So hello people, today we'll be solving LeetCode daily question 342, which is power of 4, and this is a pretty easy question. We'll be given an integer n and we have to return true that if that number is a power of 4, otherwise we have to return false. Okay, so basically what we have to do, we'll be given an integer n such that it is 4 to the power x, where x is some integer. Okay, so let's move to the explanation of the sample test cases which are given. So in this first test case, we are given n is equal to 16, which we know is a power of 4, that is for 4 to the power 2. Okay, and in the next case, we are given 5, which is not a power of 4. Okay, because then we are given 1. Apparently, 1 is also a power of 4 because 4 to the power 0 will give us 1. Okay, but if we are given as integer like 8, it we have to return false because it is not a power of 4. Apparently it is a power of 2. Okay, so what we have to do is, this is a pretty basic question and there's nothing much in this. So first condition will be checking that the number first okay, first condition is that n should be greater than 0. Then we'll be checking that n and n minus 1 should be equal to 0. Okay, this why we'll be checking. Okay, n and n minus 1 should be equal to 0 to check that the number should not be a power of 2. Okay, so let's say for 8, if I do, let's say we'll check for 8, n is equal to 8. Okay, let me add more spaces. N is equal to okay, n is equal to 8, and then apparently 8 is written as 1, then 3 zeros. Okay, this is for 0, this is for 1, 2, 4, and then 8, and n minus 1 is apparently 7, which is represented as in binary as okay, yeah, this is 8 in binary and this is represented as 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so what we'll be doing, that if a number will be a power of 2, we'll be getting zeros after doing the AND operation here. Okay, AND operation we'll be getting all zeros. Okay, so that will be returning me with as 1 and 0 is 0, 0 and 1 again 0, 0, 1 again 0, and 0 and 1 again 0. Okay, so this is the condition that we'll be checking, that the number should not be a power of 4, power of 2. Okay, because let's say we are having a number of which is power of 4, let's say 16. Okay, and okay, so yeah, for 16 we'll be checking that it should be even, so that's why we'll be doing that n and n minus 1. 16 in binary is represented as 1, then 4 zeros. Okay, then 15 will be represented as 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and it will give me output as when I'll do the AND operation, it will give me output as 0. So this is we are doing basically to check that the number is even, because if it has to be a power of 4, the number has to be even. Okay, so similarly if we do for some other number, let's say 15 only. Okay, let me add a new text box. Yeah, so if I'll do for a number like say 15 binary will be represented as 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, and 14 will be represented as okay, here it should be 0, 4, 1, 1, and 0. Okay, so we can obviously see that this will not, if I do the AND operation here, okay, yeah, it will give me output as 0, and then 1, then again 1, 1, and here 0, because 1 and 1 gives me 1. Okay, so this is how I can see that 15 is not even, also it will not be a power of 4. Okay, and the last condition that we'll be checking is that third condition will be n and 0 x and then 8 times 5, 2, 3, 4. Uh, yeah, 8 times 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, should be equal to n. Okay, so what this is basically a hexadecimal code for the binary representation of uh, that is 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. Okay, and this will be repeated apparently this pattern will be repeated 16 times, so this makes it a 32-bit integer. Yeah, so what this represents is this thing. Okay, this is a zero this is a binary representation for this. Okay, what basically this does is this will keep ones at all the numbers which are a power of 4. Okay, let's say because 1 is power 4, then this is for 4, then 16, and then 64, then this is for 256. Similarly it goes on and on. Okay, because this will check that if we do, let's say here I'm having, let's say 16, the 16 will be somewhat like uh, 1, and then here zeros, 0, 0, and then again 0, and it will return me the number itself, because that will be giving me as 1 0 0 0 and then one more 0. Okay, so this is what we have to do, and this is just a one line code. So let's move to the coding window directly. Okay, so what we'll be doing, we'll be just checking that return n should be greater than 0, and n and okay, sorry, n minus 1 uh, should equal to 0. Okay, and n and 0 x, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 should be equal to n. Okay, if these three conditions are satisfied, that means that the number is a power of 4. Now let's submit it. Okay, what does the error says that n should be greater than 0, where first type boolean, second type. Okay, I understand why this is giving me an error. Okay, let me go through the once again. Return n should be greater than 0, and n and n minus 1 should be equal to 0. Okay, so yeah, let me check that. Okay, that this n and n minus 1 n should be greater than 0. Okay, then n and n minus 1. Okay, let me do it. Should be equal to 0, and yeah, I think so that this should get accepted. Here let me add parentheses. Okay, then and then yeah, and it gets accepted. So this was it for today. Let me submit it. Yeah, and it gets accepted. So this was it for today. Thank you for watching.